Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza, and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Thursday, January 14th. Let's take a look at those stock indices, and we saw some of that recovery. As I mentioned yesterday, I thought buyers, this was a setup to buy, not to sell more of, primarily because of the way it acted as it backed off. We were at critical levels on all of these. We're going to see some of that behavior in some other markets as well. What we're looking for today is unchanged to higher. Not a dramatic move actually, but I have to tell you, we have a lot of information out there that could cause a heck of a move today. I mean, this pattern that you're seeing here, I call an equal and opposite. It's the same as a big rejection pattern to the downside, and this is bullish. And we have enough excuses between today and tomorrow to cause this market to give us a pretty good move. But what we are looking for ideally today is a close above 1900 in the NASDAQ market. And when it comes to the currencies, let's take a look at those guys and see how they're doing. The thing that I really want to talk to you about today in the currencies is the British pound. You know, as I mentioned to you yesterday, I just was not that confident that the British pound would have what it takes to take out these shadows, primarily because it's been so soft in its behavior that we've seen before. And so from this buy point, nothing's saying we should get out of a long position, but I wouldn't want to have added to it there. Now, yesterday's action, it's right exactly what you want to see. Moved up towards that range, took out these shadows that you see at the highs. It's a nice extended move. Today, based upon that kind of movement, we'd be looking for a smaller day, but smaller range day today. But with this fundamental information floating out there, we could have a pretty good push in that market. So the currencies have interesting setups. You know, we're going to see some buyers coming in these other currencies and some sellers coming in Japanese yen. Now, let's move on here, though, and let's take a look at the interest rate markets. And in the short end of the curve, we see the market kind of hanging right in there. I think it's behaving like it should. Nothing telling us to get out of that position. That would be the concept anyways. We're looking for kind of an unchanged, maybe higher today. We can see in the notes this market did back off. Again, this is a 120-minute chart. But just to give you a better picture of that, you can see how we rallied up through that buy point and came right back down towards the sell point. Did not trade through it, but in the U.S. Treasury bonds, we did indeed do that. And the dollar value of this move in that particular market was $312.50. So that's 10 points is the value of that move, or 10 ticks. Now, let's move on and let's take a look at those metals. Gold gave us a little bit of a push to the upside. This is the night session. Here's the day session. Buyers did come back in that market. As I mentioned, it was near levels that buyers came in before. These were not layup trades. You know, as we were talking about just the day before yesterday, that I didn't think any of these were super bearish. We weren't looking for dramatic moves to the downside. Now, the real issue, does it have an excuse to move to the upside? And today we just may see that. But that's what we're looking for. We have a potential for a bigger move in all of these metals markets. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And when it comes to the energy market, we have gotten low enough to find buyers. This is bullish. It would imply a push to the upside. And in fact, NASDAQ, the natural gas, did give us that push here yesterday. And it would have closed out that short position. That would be the concept. And if someone had sold that. And that dollar value there is $550. And if this market moves back up, we're looking for a follow through. The challenge, though, as I mentioned, you know, yesterday, that we expect this really to come back to the neutral zone. It's going to be the behavior not only Thursday and Friday, today and tomorrow, but also Tuesday. And we'll see a little bit of this on Monday. It's Martin Luther King's birthday on Monday, so we're going to have some interesting dynamics coming into play the next couple days. But we'll keep our eye on this guy. Now, grains. In the ags, we see this market continuing to back off. We're looking for a rest day after yesterday's action. Again, this is a 120-minute chart, and that's really what you're seeing. You're seeing more of the market, pulling back a bit. Wheat, the same kind of thing. I'm really looking for more of the same today. Not a strong rally, not a weak break, but kind of an unchanged type move. Well, this concludes today's market studies. I hope you found a few ideas helpful. Thank you for sharing part of your day with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. And in the meantime, take care.